start.
You look so happy. I love it.
Always a pleasure to speak with you. But okay, so let's just get right into it. Marriage Boot Camp. I mean,
Yes.
It's your first big reality TV gig since Housewives. What did make you want to, put yourself back out there like that?
Well, everybody knows I have numerous jobs and
Mm-hmm.
careers, but in love, I haven't been as great of a business person, or as that's not my strong suit, shall I say?
Okay. And now I watched
So I'm like, I can do a lot of things well, but choosing the right partner has not always been, something I can say I've perfected as of yet.
Yeah, I think people who know you from Housewives know that as well. But I watched the premiere. I watched the premiere of Marriage Boot Camp. I know you and Medina right off the bat. Talk a little bit about how you by the time you were filming, you still hadn't been intimate with each other. Can you just talk a little bit about that hang up and whether your previous marriage did play into that?
Well, my previous relationship with Tone out of Chicago, we dated and it was very passionate, very physical. And I found that when I got into that sort of passionate place with the person, sometimes you don't get to know them on a true intimate level. And intimacy has so much more to do with knowing someone versus knowing them in a sexual manner. And so I wanted to give this relationship a really good chance of survival. And I didn't want to be blinded by passion.
Yeah. Now, when you guys filmed, how long had you been together at that point?
We have been together almost 4 months.
Okay.
But we are bi-coastal. And so I think that bi-coastal aspect makes it a little different, because unlike the person that is right down the street or across town, we weren't able to see each other every day or even every week. And so everything was always executed, well in advance. And so, when you're dating, you always put your best foot forward, especially if someone is traveling from 3 hours away via plane. And so that gives you, you're not really sure if you're getting the representative or the actual person. And so because he was so nice and such a perfect guy, he's gorgeous, he's tall, he's smart, he was everything. So it made me nervous. I was like, is this too good to be true?
Okay. And now I know you can't tell us where you guys stand now, but do you think that doing the show was a good idea now that you've been through it?
I mean, it was an awesome idea. It was very eye-opening. I think I ended up seeing more about other people's relationship than ours, but it made me very aware of how I behave in relationships. It was obvious the things I might be doing wrong. And I think it allowed Medina to get to know me in another way. And for those weeks, we were with each other 24 hours out of the day. So it wasn't what we were used to,
Right.
A weekend, you go home, I go home, and everyone's being extremely nice. When you are sleeping with someone, you're waking up to them, you are with them for these counseling sessions, you really get to see them in a different light. And so I got to really know him much better. And I think he got to know me, and we got to see how we operate as a couple.
Yeah. Because I think one of the bigger criticisms for you going into it is that you try and make everything appear perfect. And why do you think that is the case? And what did you learn through this?
Well, I don't know if it make everything appear perfect, more so than I am a perfectionist. So I don't like to lose. I'm very competitive, and I like to perfect everything about anything. I'm just very type A. And so that can be hard on a relationship, because I'm very zoned into making things right and making sure everything's done perfect. And so in this relationship, obviously I had the perfect guy. He's everything that I wanted. So it was very scary to see someone that, he doesn't do drugs, he doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink, he's a vegan, which I don't like the vegan part because I love meat. But
I'm with you there.
but he's smart, he's supportive, he's caring, he listens. And so just seeing someone, that perfect and being with someone that perfect, you're like, am I dreaming? Pinch me,
You're waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Yeah, you're waiting for the other person to show up. And so that was that's what made me very hesitant. But at the same time, it made me want to delve in to find out, like, is this for real, and am I ready to really, jump into a very super serious relationship and marry him.
And now I know these shows, they're known for throwing a wild mix of people together in a house, the personalities. Yeah. They sometimes clash. But for you, is there anyone that maybe we should expect to see you butt heads with?
Now, this is a motley crew.
Yes.
This is the WWE meets scary, scary, scary movie. A real scary movie. And I've never been on a show where it was contained in a house and you couldn't leave. So that's very crazy in itself. And with this hodgepodge of people from different parts of the world with obviously very different values. Mm-hmm. And so I'm very easygoing, and I am, pretty cut to the chase,
Yeah.
It is, you see what you get, it comes in a cute little package, but, I'm pretty forthcoming. And so I really got along really excellent with everyone in the house, to be honest.
Good. Now, when you are getting into a new relationship, how do you deal with your kids? I mean, at what point do you maybe introduce them? Do you wait?
Well, this is the thing. My sons are my prized possessions, and, I'm very hands-on with my children, and now they're 7 and 10, and so they definitely understand dating. Mm-hmm. They understand relationships. They're very smart young men, and so I'm very, very protective of them. They're not on social media. I'm not one of those moms.